What's going on, guys? Here at the range with something cool today. It's a Taurus, but hear me out. It's the 692 Executive. All right, so what is a 692 Executive? Well, it is their more top tier, top of the line revolver. It's got some pretty cool ports going on in there to make it shoot flat. It's got a nice, it feels to be like a premium, like sort of, I guess it's walnut, I don't know. I have a really nice premium grip, it feels like. I love the smooth cylinder. It gives it that class, like that just upper echelon revolver. And for a better price, but the best thing about it, it has a little party trick. So you're probably thinking, Steve, what kind of party trick can a revolver do? Well, I don't know any other revolvers, and there may be some out there, but can do what this does. This is a 9mm and a 357. So you've got essentially 3 guns in one. You got a 9mm, you got a 38 special, and of course the 357 Magnum. So we're going to shoot these today. I'm going to show you how it works. This is the party trick. So the cylinder comes out, push of the button, slides out, just like anything else. And you'll notice here that it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-shot. 7-shot revolver on, you'll see it here, 9mm. So cool, right? How do you change it? See this button right here? Push that button, all right? Undoes a little locking mechanism. The cylinder pops out, and then you're gonna swap it with, show you the logo here, the 357 Magnum, which it comes with in the box. Now to put that back in, you're just gonna put it right back. See, there's a little hole and there's a groove there. Put it in there, press the button to open the locking mechanism. It slides down in, as you can see. Slides down in, let go of the button, locks in place. And now you've got a 38 Special 357 Magnum. I just think that's really cool to be able to have or shoot all 3 calibers. So, okay, you don't want to spend the money and buy 38 Specials and 357s to shoot this thing all the time. Maybe you're shooting it for fun. Maybe it's just a whatever piece for you, I don't know. But to be able to save money and shoot it in a 9mm and then be able to switch it over to the more powerful stuff, I think is really innovative out of Taurus. And I really just love the overall aesthetic. And if you've seen my Instagram reel from this a while back when I posted it, it really shoots, and it shoots nice. So let's take some shots with some 9mm, see how it goes. Really nice trigger. Feels nicely tuned, light. Pretty good. One thing you'll notice on this, the extractor on the cylinder is really made for like that 38 Special 357 size round. When you go to use the plunger and pull it out, it doesn't actually catch. It doesn't catch those, which I think is a tiny detail. Is it the end of the world? No, but I would like to see, since it is a 9mm cylinder, or marked 9mm, I would have liked to see those be able to be extracted, but you know, you can still kind of just pull them out by hand. I think that's the one, if I had one criticism of this, is that it just, the plunger there and the extractor just doesn't really catch the rim of the 9mm. Shoots nice, guys. I like the little ports. You know, it makes, I mean, it's only 9mm, but it does help tame it some. Right there, it just doesn't quite catch the rims. So, anyway, not the end of the world. This is, for me, it's like a, it's a really cool, innovative piece, but it's fun. And I like that I can shoot a 9mm out of this thing and then bump it up to 357 38 special. All right, I'd like to take a second to thank a friend of the channel, Monadnock Firearms. I appreciate their support. Appreciate if you guys check them out. Link to their Instagram will be below. I'll show you that it comes in this really nice case, Taurus executive grade, on the box. Nice Pelican style case. I don't think it's a Pelican, but it is very nice. Inside the box, you do have the spot for the extra cylinder, and this does ship with moon clips. I am not really a moon clip guy. I've never really used them. I mean, it's nice that they come with the moon clips, but for those guys, you know, speed loaders and moon clips, great. It's just nice that it ships with, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a handful. It ships with a handful of these moon clips, so that's cool for those of you who like it. All right, let's run some 38 specials, see what that looks like, and see how the port works on this guy. That felt like zero recoil. The 9mm felt like it recoiled harder than that. And then you'll see here on the 38 specials, extracts just fine, catches those rims, and you're all good. So the one ding that I found on this pistol or revolver so far is the 9mm extractor, but again, not the end of the world. So I was right. The 38 special I was running was 800 feet per second. The 9mm was just like the standard Blazer 115 grain stuff, moving at faster than 800 feet per second, so that thing felt like a toy. This time, we are running some branded Excalibur. This is from Stenell Ammunition. This is some of their old stuff that they loaded a long time ago, from my understanding. This is just the offshoot of what they did years ago. But this is 125 grain, and you can see 1,450 feet per second. So this should bark a little bit. Probably see some flames, and it's probably going to recoil some. But let's do it, see what it's like. Definitely packs more of a punch. And I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but the ports are really doing their job. Like it doesn't flip as much as you would expect it to. And those are, you know, hollow points, sort of that self-defense type of load. One thing I'll tell you about this grip now, it's probably just the size of my hand, or maybe the shape of the grip. But what I notice when I shoot it, especially on the higher recoiling stuff like this, the 9mm and 38 special, I didn't notice it really at all. But on the recoil of this, you know, because you have to hold a revolver differently, and because I'm still kind of holding it, you know, like a semi-auto, but I'm not bringing my thumb forward, my thumb is down like this, my hand wanted to kind of slide up just a little bit. So under recoil, I was going like this, and it was like I'm here, and then it kind of started creeping up a little bit, and it kind of wanted to rest up in this upper portion of the grip. I don't know if that's me and needing to shoot it a little better, or just the curvature of the grip and my hand size. I haven't noticed that happen on other revolvers I've shot, so it's probably just me and how I'm holding this one, because the grip contour to me seems a little different than other ones that I have. And that time, didn't feel that at all. It felt good. I kind of brought my hand down some, a little more straightforward with the trigger, and then really put some pressure on my weak hand to kind of drive my grip in. So it felt much flatter that time. It probably came up on camera. I had to adjust my grip on the last go around a couple times there just to kind of feel good shooting it. That time, it was just much, much better. Had no hand movement at all. Recoil was fine. Just had to figure that out on this gun. So that was me figuring out the grip. All right, guys, that's it. I really don't know what else there is to say about this thing. You know I'm a wheel gun guy. I love wheel guns. And that Taurus came out with this executive grade 692 that essentially is 3 guns in one. Is pretty awesome. It comes with a nice case. It's got all the little stuff you need, the extra cylinder, the moon clips if you're into that. And it just feels of quality. I've had no issues with it. Timing and everything is good. The cylinder gap, there's really no play in this cylinder at all, which is what you want to see. Timing, I'll give you a little demonstration here if I can. Don't know if you heard that, but it locks up before the hammer is back. Click and then click. That's what you want. Out of time means it can mess you up, so you don't want to be out of time on revolvers. This is really the first Taurus revolver I've ever owned, and I'm glad I got this, because for people who think Taurus don't make quality stuff or can't make quality stuff, they don't really cater to that market, which I think in some respects is true. They kind of cater to that more cost-effective, budget-friendly type of gun, so everybody can, you know, sort of afford one. So I appreciate that about them. I'm glad that I took a chance on the executive grade Taurus here, the 692, because it's really nice and it's really changed my mind about what they can do when they want to touch that sort of mid-upper tier price point and gun. So I like to see it. I'm glad to see it. Good product here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, Steve MP5 on the Instagrams. See you next time.